I'm in North Myrtle Beach visiting with Dave Fussell at his family's Duplin Winery, and we are so glad that y'all have made the transition from North Carolina now into South Carolina. But tell us how you got started.
Well, Duplin actually started with my grandfather and my father trying to supplement their incomes and started farming on the side and got talked into growing muscadine grapes and was promised one price but got paid another. So they cleaned out the back end of my grandfather's general store and started stomping grapes and licking labels, and that's how we got started.
And what is the importance of muscadine wine? Why is that one that now is getting a lot of press and interest?
Well, in 1995, 60 Minutes aired a segment said, drink a glass of red wine, it's good for you because of a compound called resveratrol.
Resveratrol.
Resveratrol is found in the grape skins, or in some grapes, like a muscadine grape, it's found in the skin, the pulp, the juice, and the seed. And these are very great antioxidants to hopefully help you look prettier and live longer. It's not working on for me too much, but I do have a good heart anyway. But resveratrol is really a great antioxidant, and so universities throughout the world started looking at different wines to find which wines had the highest amount of resveratrol. And they discovered that muscadine grapes made wines that had 7 times more resveratrol than any other wine.
And why do they think that's happening?
Well, they actually pinpointed it down to the climate. Down south it's hot and humid.
Boy, I'll say.
Yeah, and some of the northerners come down to North Myrtle Beach and they say, "Ooh, it's hot down here." I said, "Yeah, but they grow great muscadine grapes because of the heat and humidity." Heat and humidity supports a lot of fungal disease. And that fungal disease, of course, attacks our grapes or puts our grapes under a great deal of stress. And so just as the good Lord puts natural antibodies in us to fight off our own sicknesses, He's putting great antioxidants in grapes to fight off their sicknesses. And because we're under more stress with our muscadine grapes, we have more antioxidants.
Okay, well, let's talk about some of the actual wines that you produce here. A lot of people think of muscadine wine as something that they'd have at communion at church on Sunday, and it's a very sweet wine. And there are some that are sweet and have that wonderful fragrance and essence of the muscadine, but you said you've got a wide range of varieties.
Well, you know, over 40 years, you make some mistakes in winemaking, and sometimes mistakes end up pretty good. So through all of our mistakes and also all of our research, we make now about 47 different types of wines.
Well, let's talk about some of the actual ones that we might sample if we came to visit you.
Well, we're going to allow you to sample 13 different types, from dries down to sweets.
Really?
Reds, whites, rosés, and of course we have some wines that are completely dry but have a lot of forward fruit and really clean, so they're all dry. And then we have some that are nice and refreshing and just lively and just really enjoyable to drink and probably too easy to drink, so you got to watch yourself a little bit.
I understand even if somebody were having a wedding celebration, there might be even a sparkling wine that y'all produce.
Yes, we make 4 different sparkling wines, and they of course have a lot of forward fruit too, and will taste just like you're under a grapevine, plucking a little grape into your mouth.
Well, not everybody is into wine, but everybody in the South, I think, is into barbecue and sauces and jellies. Tell me the things that you can offer for people like that who might want to have a gift basket or something.
Well, at our winery in Rose Hill, North Carolina, we have a little bistro where we employ a great chef. He's actually a kissing cousin.
Oh, yeah,
Well, we're not kissing, but he's a cousin.
I could kiss him.
Yeah, you could kiss him. But we serve lunch there, and after lunch, of course, he's putting together a lot of things. We bake our own crackers. We bake our own crackers here. And we also are making some wine jellies out of our Hatter's Red and our Scuppernong, and then also incorporating some of our muscadine grape wine into some barbecue sauces there. And
sauces?
Oh yeah, well this is a great old barbecue smokehouse, and that's one of my favorites on some chicken wings.
Yeah, yeah. And then for people who have a sweet tooth and don't want to just eat a cracker of jelly, I think you've got some other offerings here as well.
Oh, fudge!
Yeah.
You watch yourself with that.
Yeah.
I've gained about 5 pounds since we started making fudge at our wineries.
So people can come in though And during the year, they can come in and sit in your beautiful building that's made out of this beautiful cypress, and they can have a wine tasting.
Oh yes,
Do you have to get a whole group together, or can just two or
no
three
individual
people come?
or bring a
Really?
bus. Yeah,
Okay.
we can handle a bus load if you don't want
Okay.
to bring one. But
A carload or a bus load?
Yes, that'd
Okay.
be fine. And children are welcome, and we have some alcohol-free sweeteners for the kids because we want everybody to come in, be hugged, and say, you know what, those are. Not only do they make good wines, but they sure are friendly people. So
Now-
we give some good old Southern hospitality.
And then I can see a little of the history, I think, of the way your daddy and granddaddy first were putting the wine together. Tell me about that little wine setup you've got back there in the corner.
Oh, the bottling.
Yeah.
Yes. We bottle here 6 days a week.
Uh-huh.
And we went back in time and pulled out some of my dad and grandfather's old equipment. So we're bottling by hand. We bottled by hand for up until 1996, and then of course we got a little more sophisticated. We had a semi-automated labeler, so we had that semi-automated.
Before that, your grandmama
labeler.
was licking the label.
That's right, no more licking. And the best thing in the world was whenever they came out with a pressure-sensitive label, so you could pull it off and they would automatically stick to the bottle.
I bet she loved that,
yeah. But we've got my father's original bottle rinser, so we turn it over and rinsing every bottle out, and we hand fill it with CO2 gas, removing the oxygen. And then hand filling all
And
the
that's for
bottles.
quality control.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Oxidation is not very good for wine, and we want to make sure when someone opens a bottle, it pops and it tastes very refreshing and just like a grape.
When people come down here to North Myrtle Beach, they want to have some fun, and I think they have a chance to get something other than sand between their toes if they come here to your facility.
Oh yeah, they could get a few grapes in their toes. We're going to have a stomping here. We have a festival each and every year, and we decided this year we would have one here in North Myrtle Beach, and so we got a nice band coming, and we of course have 15 or 16 different barrels cut in half, and we're going to throw 2 packs of grapes in, and you get in, and we have a styling contest. And if you win with the style, you probably could shake your little thing and have a good time, and you'd get some extra points. But we have a stomp off, and whoever stomps the most juice, of course, is the grand prize winner.
Well, Dave Fussell, I have really enjoyed getting to see you and meeting other members of this great team you've got here. And if people want to find out how to get here or just how to get in touch and find out more about you, what's the best way to do that?
Well, I guess maybe online, DuplinWinery.com.
All right.
We have information about the winery here and directions, or just drive right down Highway 17 here, and we're right on the side of the road in front of Barefoot Landing and Alligator Adventure.
Well, speaking of bare feet, I think I want to slip my shoes
Let's
off.
go do it.
And I want to look a bit into that stomping, and so I think maybe you better give me a little encouragement before I go back there.
There's a getting your feet wet.
Here's to it.